On September 5, 2025, the world's attention turned to Beijing for a military parade unlike any before. Tiananmen Square became a showcase for China's technological and military transformation. Soldiers marched in perfect formation, while advanced jets streaked overhead and massive missile launchers rumbled by, signaling a new era of military might. This parade wasn't just about national pride, it was a global statement. China is now a top-tier military power. The event unveiled next-generation weapons from AI-driven systems to hypersonic missiles, signaling a fundamental shift in warfare. For global leaders and analysts, every new system on display was a wake-up call, forcing a reassessment of military strategies worldwide. The message was clear: the global balance of power is shifting, and China is leading the charge. Among the most striking technologies unveiled in recent years is China's formidable hypersonic missile arsenal, with the DF-17 standing at the forefront. This weapon has become a symbol of China's rapid advancements in military technology, drawing global attention and concern. The DF-17's advanced glide vehicle is engineered to travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, or 5 times the speed of sound. What truly sets it apart is its ability to maneuver unpredictably during flight, weaving through the atmosphere and making interception by conventional missile defense systems nearly impossible. This agility, combined with its blistering speed, gives it a significant tactical edge. The DF-17 is launched from mobile platforms that can be cleverly disguised as civilian vehicles, allowing them to blend seamlessly into everyday traffic or rural landscapes. This mobility and concealment mean the missiles can be hidden in plain sight and deployed with minimal warning, posing a sudden and unpredictable threat to key military and strategic targets across the Pacific region. Alongside the DF-17, China has also showcased the GDF-600, a next-generation hypersonic weapon capable of reaching speeds up to Mach 7. This missile is designed to deliver heavy payloads over vast distances, further expanding China's reach and deterrence capabilities. These hypersonic systems are not just experimental prototypes. They are fully operational and form the backbone of a layered, integrated hypersonic strike force. Their deployment signals a new era in military readiness and offensive capability for China. The clear message to the world is that China now possesses the means to bypass traditional missile defense networks, effectively challenging the long-held military advantages of its rivals and shifting the balance of power. This technological leap has forced other nations to accelerate their own hypersonic weapons programs and urgently rethink their defensive strategies, sparking a new global arms race in high-speed warfare. In the race for hypersonic supremacy, China is not merely keeping pace, it is setting the standard, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and compelling the world to take notice. While the DF-17 is designed to strike land-based targets with precision, the YJ-21 missile has completely redefined the rules of naval warfare, introducing a new level of threat to the world's oceans. Nicknamed the carrier killer, the YJ-21 is a hypersonic missile that can be launched from advanced bombers like the H-6N, giving China the ability to strike at sea from the air with unprecedented reach. Capable of traveling at hypersonic speeds, the YJ-21 can hit moving ships from thousands of kilometers away, making it extremely difficult to intercept or defend against. Its combination of blistering speed, long range, and pinpoint accuracy makes it a nightmare scenario for any naval fleet, especially for heavily defended aircraft carrier groups that once seemed untouchable. The mere presence of the YJ-21 creates a powerful anti-access area denial bubble, effectively keeping enemy ships at bay and complicating any plans to operate freely near China's coastlines. As a result, adversaries are now forced to rethink their naval strategies, reconsidering how and where they deploy their most valuable assets in contested waters. The YJ-21 directly challenges decades of American naval dominance in the Pacific, threatening the traditional balance of power and raising the stakes for any potential confrontation. Its arrival signals the dawn of a new era in maritime deterrence, where advanced missile technology can alter the outcome of conflicts before they even begin. When the YJ-21 was showcased during China's military parade, it sent a clear and unmistakable message to the world. China now possesses the capability to hold even the most powerful warships at risk, anywhere in its maritime sphere of influence. The so-called carrier killer is more than just a missile. It represents a strategic leap forward, fundamentally changing how naval power is projected and defended. With the YJ-21, China's ambition to control its maritime backyard is now backed by credible, cutting-edge firepower, reshaping the security landscape of the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. Beneath the surface, China's unveiling of extra-large unmanned underwater vehicles marked a new frontier in naval warfare. These machines, once the stuff of science fiction, are now a reality, signaling a dramatic shift in how nations project power at sea. The world watched as China showcased its technological prowess, hinting at a future where underwater drones play a central role in maritime strategy. These massive autonomous drones can operate for weeks at a time, navigating the depths with precision. They conduct surveillance missions, map the ocean floor in detail, and track enemy submarines, all without risking human lives. Their ability to remain undetected for extended periods gives them a unique advantage, making them invaluable assets for intelligence gathering and covert operations. Two distinct models were revealed, each designed for specialized missions. One features advanced satellite communications, enabling remote operations far from shore and real-time data transmission back to command centers. This connectivity allows operators to adjust missions on the fly, increasing flexibility and responsiveness in dynamic environments. These drones are not just passive observers. They can lay mines to block enemy routes, disrupt undersea communication cables, or even launch surprise attacks with torpedoes or missiles. Their versatility fundamentally changes the underwater battle space, introducing new threats that are difficult to detect and counter. Their autonomy and endurance make them a cost-effective way to challenge traditional submarine dominance. Unlike manned submarines, these drones require no crew, reducing operational risks and costs. They can be deployed in harsh conditions and for missions that would be too dangerous for humans. China's investment in underwater drones is a strategic move to counter the U.S. Navy's long-held advantage. By rapidly expanding its fleet, China aims to level the playing field and assert its influence in contested waters, especially in the South China Sea and beyond. Deployable in large numbers, these drones can overwhelm traditional defenses and complicate any adversary's naval operations. Their presence forces rival navies to rethink their strategies, investing more in detection and countermeasures. The silent revolution below the waves is just beginning, and China is leading it. As underwater drone technology continues to evolve, the balance of power in the world's oceans may be forever changed. The parade also revealed the future of ground combat robotic infantry and directed energy weapons. Quadrupedal robot dogs, some armed, marched alongside soldiers, ready to scout, breach, or fight in hazardous environments. These machines can operate around the clock, unaffected by fatigue or fear, and enter areas too dangerous for humans. Laser weapons mounted on trucks promise a new defense against drone swarms, burning through threats instantly and cheaply. The integration of robots and lasers signals a shift toward autonomous, networked warfare. China isn't just experimenting, it's fielding these systems, changing tactics and the ethics of combat. The parade's message, the age of robotic and energy-based warfare, is here, and China is at the forefront. Every major military is now racing to keep up with this new reality. China's military advances have upended the global arms race, challenging the long-standing dominance of the US and Russia. While the US scrambles to catch up in hypersonic technology, China already fields operational systems like the DF-17 and YJ-21. Russia boasts formidable weapons like the Avangard and Poseidon, but China's manufacturing scale gives it a unique edge. This three-way competition is accelerating innovation and escalation, with each breakthrough triggering urgent responses from rivals. China's focused strategy and rapid production have made it a top-tier player, as the 2025 parade vividly demonstrated. The global balance of military power is now more contested and unpredictable than ever. These new superweapons are rewriting the rules of global security. Hypersonic missiles and autonomous drones compress decision times, making crises more volatile and increasing the risk of miscalculation. The ambiguity of these weapons' targets and the speed of AI-driven warfare challenge traditional deterrence and control. Robotic and underwater systems add complexity, raising questions about accountability and escalation. China's advancements erode the traditional advantages of established powers, from naval supremacy to air dominance. The 2025 parade was a stark illustration. The next war will be fought and won by those who master disruptive technologies. The world's strategic playbook is being rewritten in real time. China's new weapons expose the limits of existing global defenses, which were built for slower, more predictable threats. Hypersonic glide vehicles evade traditional missile shields, flying too fast and unpredictably for current systems to counter. The solution may lie in space-based sensors, but deploying such networks is costly and years away. Meanwhile, a dangerous gap in defenses persists. Underwater and aerial drones further strain conventional anti-submarine and air defense tactics. China's rapid development of offensive capabilities is outpacing the world's ability to defend, forcing a fundamental rethink of security. The parade made it clear: the offense is advancing faster than the defense. Nations must adapt or risk falling behind. The 2025 Victory Day Parade was a glimpse into the future of warfare, and a warning. Hypersonic missiles, autonomous drones, and lasers are transforming conflict, raising the stakes for global security. The speed and automation of these systems threaten to sideline human judgment, making crises more dangerous. Arms control and international dialogue are more urgent than ever to prevent escalation and misunderstanding. The world must establish new norms for these technologies, just as it did for nuclear weapons. The tools on display in Beijing can either fuel instability or help preserve peace, depending on how wisely they're managed. The parade was a wake-up call. The world's response will shape the future of security.